Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Coucher, and I chose to read this book, Words That Work, by Dr. Frank Luntz. And I chose this book because I'm very interested in marketing, social media, and word choice is extremely important when it comes to these topics because if a wrong word is used, then the audience could perceive an idea or a product as something different than what was intended, and this could possibly lead to a crisis where a public relations firm or individual is needed to combat the response. So, take a journey with me as we learn about words that work. Luntz dedicated a chapter of his book to a handful of corporate case studies. These studies all deal with changing vocabulary in order to evoke a certain response or feeling from the public. I will highlight a few of these and relate them back to our PR ethics textbook. What do you think of when you hear gambling? Probably an older man who just spent all his rent money on a blackjack hand. In the 70s, Wall Street recognized this industry as gaming instead. An even bigger push was made in Vegas, with the casinos becoming more family-friendly. The PRSA Code of Ethics talks a lot about transparency. Without being transparent about this stigma of gambling, gaming would not have been as successful. PR crisis averted. For the longest time, liquor had negative connotations, such as alcoholism and binge drinking. But spirits, on the other hand, made the public think about classy clinking of glasses on New Year's Eve, surrounded by good company, such as friends and family. When switching the language to spirits, companies were able to try new things and appeal to a new demographic. As PR officials, we have a responsibility to our clients. The book states, we will recognize our special commitments to vulnerable market segments, such as those who may be substantially disadvantaged. The alcohol industry realized they were catering to a group that they did not want to serve. Let's be honest, money gives us all anxiety at some point. I'm pretty sure I have $10 to my name right now. Banks are not exciting places to go. That's why you rarely see the inside of banks in advertisements. You normally just see the smiling bank tellers helping out customers. Credit unions, on the other hand, paint a picture of small, intimate settings where people really care about you. Banks have customers, while credit unions have members. Respect is another tenet of the PRSA Code of Ethics that PR officials must keep in mind at all times. It is said that PR individuals must treat everyone, including our competitors, as we would wish to be treated. As the image of banks became worse, word choice and respect came into play by seeing the situation from all different types of perspectives. Luntz goes on to discuss labor disputes in the service industry. Companies were confused on what to do with employees who were on strike. Silence was not the answer because silence equals guilt. Luntz stepped in to suggest a new language. Instead of compassion, Luntz encouraged businesses to say fairness. Instead of talking about being rewarded, being valued was a better choice of words. Rewarded refers to money, yet valued goes beyond that, such as being thanked and shown appreciation. In a 2005 research paper written by Amy Burgeon of the University of Rhode Island titled, "What Effects Do Public Relations Actions Have on Labor Disputes? A Look at Corporate Campaigns," she states that generating positive media coverage is a big aspect of dealing with labor disputes. Making sure to choose words that work is essential in a PR crisis such as employees on strike. Even though this book was published in 2007, its lessons of proper word choice are still relevant in 2019 as I study public relations in graduate school. Luntz's book goes into detail about many PR crises and how they could have been prevented with varied vocabulary.